Ms. Geiser is going to speak to the mental health component. As you guys know, we have many of our kids come with mental health issues. It's something that Ms. Geiser, Mr. Williams, and Mr. Ayers and I work on constantly, because our goal is to make sure that each kid has exactly what they need and to make sure that you guys are able to teach. Now, I've been made aware that there's some new legislature where we can't send the young ones, the littles, home for more than one day. Ms. Aki, they get out there, they're doing some training. So, church finger, get the church finger out. So, this is concerning for me because we do, between the two of us, we do some unorthodox styles of trying to manage the younger. The real talk is the younger kids are coming more and more challenging. And that's really Turner and Child's team. It's a lot. So what Mr. Williams and I do is to try to work really hard to support you guys and making it so you can teach at the end of the day. I've been told that we will need to do a lot of things different. That creates major concerns for me, major concerns for Mr. Williams. So we really, really need to use Ms. Geiser. Turner, Childs, when your team identifies a kid, we can no longer spend. One of the beauties of Evanston is whatever your problem is, we will fix it. We're gonna have to just go in a different direction with that because sometimes us doing so many interventions delays them getting some of the services that they need. And if you are indeed ED, we need to transition to Ms. Geiser faster so we can get Mr. Ayers involved. Because understand, if a child struggles during the school year, that very same child is gonna struggle in after school program. They're gonna struggle when they make it to D's team. They're gonna struggle when they get to music. This doesn't stop at Turner's classroom. When you guys transition him to music, he's gonna struggle with the very same kid. So we have to make sure this is just not a primary issue, it's a everybody in here issue. So what I want you guys to do coming in the door this year is be mindful of mental health issues, and she needs to be your first point of contact. And we'll talk more about what will happen in terms of transitioning, how Mr. Ayers is involved, how I'm involved, but I really want you guys to spend time this year looking at what is stopping a kid from learning and their mental health, what kind of supports that child will need. All right, without any further ado, I'm gonna turn it over to Ms. Geiser.
Okay. The only question I had was, do you know if I play something in both the sample come from this? I'm sure. We'll wing it. We'll wing it, okay.
Mr. Williams is here, we have a tech person assigned.
Okay. Well, I just have a brief time with you guys. The first part's gonna be about more like whole class mindsets and interventions, and then the second part is about referring specific kids and how to do that. So I know that Ms. Hilsonen just said that she definitely wants you to utilize me and rely on me, and I definitely want you to do that. I also this year really want to utilize and rely on you guys because you know how stressful some of these kids can be in your classrooms. They come with a lot of issues. And quite frankly, 1 hour of therapy a week doesn't really fix a whole lot. It really takes for there to be changes in their home environment, which I work very hard at. That's challenging. And if there can be changes in the classroom environment, that would be even more helpful to make real lasting change. So I'd like to encourage you guys to find some simple, efficient ways. I don't want you to take up your whole class, but to promote mental health in your classrooms for a couple reasons. The first is that I think that if you actively promote mental health to your kids, that you're sending them these kind of messages, that you know that they're more than just, we get so bogged down with test scores and I find that very important. And the second reason is that, I do this later, but most of the referrals that I get are usually behavioral issues, kids being disruptive, and they get a lot of the attention. But it's the ones that are kind of struggling internally and aren't causing as much of a problem outwardly that get kind of passed over. I usually get those kids referred, like a sibling who's causing a lot of the external issues will get referred, and then as I do the back parent, they go, oh, well, also, my daughter, I've noticed this at home, and she's really good at school, but she's like clearly suffering from something. So I think that if we can educate our kids too in the classroom a little bit about what it means to be healthy in their emotions, that you might get, especially the older kids, I don't know where my 5th, 6th, or teen is, they might realize, oh, I am struggling with some anxiety or depression. Maybe I do need to see Mrs. Geiser and refer for that, So I wanted to give you guys some resources today of like simple, like I said, efficient things you can do in your classroom daily. There's a website called calm.com. So normally this requires a subscription. You have to pay for it, but I did some research and teachers get to access this free. So if you go to calm.com, I've already signed up. I kind of fibbed and said I was a teacher, but I thought that was warranted because I'm in school. So if you go to calm.com, it will give you, I can't see now because I'm already signed up, but it will give you a way to say like, yes, I'm a teacher. I like just to, do the free subscription. It'll just ask for you like what grade you teach, your name. It's very simple. And then within a couple of days, they will send you a little certificate that looks like this. They'll give you a code, and that code gives you access to setting up your account. So it was super simple. And then when you, oh gosh, I'm not very good at this stuff. When you get to the website, just type it back in. Oh, help is coming? Oh my gosh. Well, I think I'm okay right now. I'm not sure. I just have to make sure I know my password, which is like the big thing. Once you get in here, it will have, they recommend that you start with the 7 days of calm, and these kind of give you an introduction into some meditations, very brief that you can do in your classroom, and you don't have to be some expert on meditation. This first 7 days one, oh, it's not showing up. Or maybe I can make it move. This first 7 days one will guide you through how to do it with your students. And as you scroll down, you'll see they have ones on different topics, like loving kindness. So through the meditation, they talk about how to be loving and kind to yourself and others. They talk about ones like mindfulness for forgiveness and anxiety. There's one that's just about like mindfulness for anxiety. So you could do this before a test, right? Like let's do a quick meditation on anxiety before a test, something like that. So I encourage you to sign up for this because it's free and really easy to use. It also includes, it includes this like short document that